Well, Optus is once again making headlines for all the wrong reasons. The telco revealing that more than 2,000 customers were unable to reach emergency services during the outage in November. That's 10 times more than what was reported to the Senate.
Today, tech expert Trevor Long has more details for us. Trev, good morning. 2,700 customers were unable to call 000. I mean, it's a staggering number.
It's outrageous, frankly, Sarah. Good morning. This was an outage, remember, that affected all of Australia, 9 million plus customers, landlines, every Optus mobile and all of Optus internet services. Any Optus service didn't work. Now, I think if we thought that just not being able to call a mate or something was bad, this was people in need of emergency that could not call 000. And our networks, our entire infrastructure is meant to be built so that that just doesn't happen, and there's always a fail-safe. So that's why it's important that Optus is disclosing these numbers and that ACMA is reporting it.
I tell you what, it's pretty disgraceful, isn't it? I can feel and sense that you're pretty angry and frustrated about it, and so too should any of those people, the thousands who called in.
Yeah.
Has it been fixed? Could it happen again?
Well, look, we don't know, and that's the problem. We don't yet know what they've done to rectify it. So they've said they've appointed an independent third party who will look into this and look into the fact that you got to remember they reported 228 people, and it's now 2,700 people that called 000 and did not get through. The biggest issue was they were meant to then make welfare checks to check on those people because they couldn't get through. They were meant to check on those people to see if they're okay. And so there's now a review going into why that didn't happen and, frankly, to welfare check those 2,700 people.
Yeah, another review, Trev. Here we are again, right? I mean, surely the company needs to be fined.
This is the problem. We need to see strong action from the government here that sends a message to all telcos that says you cannot let this happen. Your infrastructure, because, guys, it's meant to be the case that if your network is down, as it happens, it does happen to all networks, you should fail over to one of the other networks. That's how 000 is meant to work. So Optus needs to change their processes. They need a new level of transparency, and we have to congratulate them for coming out with this information. But they did it because the Senate's investigating, as is ACMA. So we need transparency here, and we need these people to turn up to work earlier. They've been getting in here at 9:15 for work.
Yeah, come on.
Hey, Trevor, why wasn't the 000 service not able to piggyback on other networks?
Yeah.
Why wasn't there that fallback?
That's exactly the problem we need to articulate. So essentially, if you think of it as a network, a web of connecting cables between all the different pieces of infrastructure, there should be fail-safes and redundancies that direct the traffic out of the Optus network so it doesn't get lost and onto the Telstra or Vodafone TPG networks. That didn't happen. So this failure that they had that overwhelmed their network overwhelmed the most important part of their network, which is the 000 redundancy. So that has to be investigated, and that's where Optus needs to have scrutiny from all levels of government, because it is a requirement as a telco that they have that emergency delegation, and it didn't happen. So a huge focus from government needs to be on this.
Very strong, Trevor Long. Thank you.
Customers deserve better. Thank you, Trev. Hey there, Today fans. Sarah and...
What's my name again?
Oh my goodness, Carl.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel, though. Subscribe now for more news, special reports, and amazing Aussie stories.
And Carl misbehaving,
Whoa,
of course.
That never happens.
Always happens.
What's she talking about?